Welcome to Hustlin' Homes with Alexa Holmes, where ambition meets action. I'm your host, Alexa Holmes, real estate advisor, entrepreneur, and firm believer in building legacy through real estate and ownership. I am so excited for today's episode. I have Rafael Reyes, otherwise known as Buy with Ray. And guys, I am so happy he's here today. I have been wanting to get him on the show, and I just cannot wait to sit down and talk with him about his journey and all of the amazing things that he's working on right now. So let's just get right into it. Hi, I'm your host, Alexa Holmes, and I'm here with Buy with Ray, Rafael Reyes. I know we all know you as Buy with Ray, but I would love for you to introduce yourself and just tell us a little about what you do.
Awesome. So first of all, thank you so much for having me, Alexa.
Thank you for
This
coming.
is awesome. I love the space. All the 20
you.
cameras you got on me, all these lights.
I didn't
love
warn you about it. I'm sorry.
So Buy with Ray, also known as Rafael Reyes. I'm a real estate agent, also a solar consultant, and I coach and mentor agents to be successful in the business. So, yeah.
I know he's literally like a one take. Like, he's just so good at it. Can you take us back to when you first started using social media seriously for content, like for your content, for real estate, really anything?
I'm going to take you back in time.
Please do.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. So it began probably around 2010.
Okay.
So I worked for a huge telecommunication company, retail store. I was using my phone for personal things.
Yeah.
Take a picture of my plate, take a picture of my vacation, take a picture of my shoes, just a personal account, which that's what it was. People on social media back in the day didn't really take it as a business.
Right.
Up until I got my license for real estate in 2017. Then I started using it more for capturing leads. One of the things about businesses is capturing leads, right? Like if you have a business, you need to understand what the business is about and how do you capture someone's attention. Fast forward to 2020, still working for this huge telecommunication company. Not going to mention the name,
That's okay.
but we all have phones, so it's one of these services, right? But so 2020, the beginning of COVID, I had a huge break on my Instagram account. Because my store closed down, right? And I still need to feed the babies at home.
Right.
Gotta pay bills. I started using my phone. So I have clients asking me, Ray, what's up with this house? I can't go see it because the COVID and this and that. So I'm like, how do I do this? So I used to FaceTime people. Hey, what's up? Hey, Alexa, check this out. This is the kitchen. I'm going to take you over to the bedroom. Check this out. So then I took that and then I started mastering around, like, how do I take this to the masses? Instagram. So then what I did was I gave somebody the phone. I said, follow me throughout the property.
Yeah.
And then that was the beginning of 3,000 followers, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. Now every 30 days I have about 2,000 followers.
Wow.
Yeah, organically.
Wow. That's impressive. Because, now, like, not even just back when you first started, but now, I mean, everyone is just on social media. It's so important. So can you take us to that moment, like you said, during COVID, when you said you had that really amazing moment where you went viral? What did it feel like?
I don't know if it was viral. I'm humble.
I mean, it seemed very viral
dude.
to
I'm
me.
very humble, down to earth. I love helping people, And I think one of the things that, going a little bit further, I used to be in the musical scene. So I believe that helped me be very comfortable in the camera. I have no problem playing the camera right now.
Okay.
You have these 20 cameras on me right now, Alexa. I get it. But I have no problem sitting down and just clicking on play, and then it'll play in my head. So I would when I first got my 10,000 followers, I said, okay, cool. It looks like this type of content is relatable to my service and my followers. I continue doing the same content over and over and over again, and it kept growing. I mean, with that being said, being viral, what is being viral? Some people have 1 million followers. Right. I have 44. Maybe for someone that has 10,000, I might be viral. But
no, you're definitely viral because it's funny. Before you and I even met, people would because I was in real estate about 2 years prior. they would send me these videos and like, you've got to like, you've got to work with this. Like, look at him, like, look at his videos. You've got to make videos like this. And you were on like their For You page on TikTok, and you were on their Instagram. Like when we said, the Explore page used to be really popping. You were popping up everywhere. So you're very humble to say that.
Explore page.
Yeah. So like, you're very humble to say that, because I mean, everyone was like, you've got to make, I was like, I don't know if I can, or how he did that. Like, I don't know. It's just so natural for you. Like you said, you're very comfortable on camera, which I know plays a major part in it as well, but you're also just creative. Like if people go to your Instagram right now, they're going to see, on your real estate page, your real estate content, but you've got different types of videos in there.
Yeah. So I play around with the trending videos. Okay. So, and this goes to any business. Yeah. You could be an artist, you could be a restaurant owner, you can be entrepreneur. This goes for any business. If you see a content that's generating followers and likes, you take this sound, you take that audio, you even take the same thing that they're using. Yeah. You know Ashton Hall? Yes. Ashton Hall went viral out of running on a video, but he was doing this for a minute. Wow, and you just didn't. But he just happened to have this particular video, him waking up in the morning, washing his face, all of that, and then now he's like the man. Like if you do a video with him, you're good. But that's what it is, right? So what did I do? I actually did a content based on that. So I took my business, real estate, right, and I said, how can I have Ashton Hall chase me down the street? So I created this content where I said, okay, I'm door knocking. Yeah. And then let's say the homeowner is like pissed off that I'm door knocking at his house. So Ashton Hall is the guy chasing me on the street. That got like what, 70,000 views? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So you grab something that's viral, create that content around your business, whatever business you're in,
whatever it is,
and then just make it happen. Because trending is like a train, right? Like you gotta hop on those content that's already pushing. Yeah. So that's how I come up with these things sometimes.
So is that how you still structure it to this day? You're just kind of always doing that process, like that thought process?
That's a great question, because I'm now strategizing on how I make this more automated. Okay. So the reason I have a cameraman following me all around, right? Because you never know when that content's gonna pop. So if I can have content created out of one particular property, maybe 20 videos done up, but then I'll have content. Just went to Dominican Republic the other day for 5 days. Took my cameraman. I said, I'm going to shoot all of these videos. We did 5 videos, and then next thing you know, I'm like, okay, people want me to come back to DR to shoot more video
content because they saw what you did when you were there. Yeah. Wow. And now when you went, I mean, I know like for you have real estate, but you've also launched other businesses. Now, would you say that was because the real estate content, it just took off so much, and then you were able to use that, and then it went over to your other businesses?
100%. Now I know how to do it. So
you're right. Once you do it one way,
so it's like, all right, how do right now I can go to 0 followers, go to 10,000. I know how to do it. So I came up with, I have 8 different Instagram accounts. They're all popping.
Yeah. Right. And when you first told me that, because I don't know if you guys know, but when I recently just created you had said, Alexa, like you should create a real estate account. Like I was just using my main account.
I told you.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get, because that building of like the followers, where you're like, no, it's going to come. You just got to keep creating content. So would your advice for other businesses to always have like every single business at its own account?
Because you know what's going to happen? Someone may not follow your business and they may not even want to support your business because it's you. Right. Right?
That's real.
Some people don't even support you. Is Alexa behind it?
Yeah, they could be a close friend,
you go ahead and separate that business to another page. Now you get to see who actually wants to support that business. You. Super important to separate that. Yeah. So I separated all my different businesses. I'm like, who supported me on the cleaning business? Who supported me on the solar business? Real estate business? And every other page I have. And it's interesting to see some people that want to see something, they just want to see that thing. It's like you're flicking through a channel on TV. Like, I don't want to see this today. I don't want to see this today. But I want to see this.
And that's
follow, and then the strategy is the same. Yeah.
So that's what you do for each account. Now, let me ask you, I mean, I know that you're a very busy man. You have a lot of different things going on all at once. How do you manage 8 different accounts? I mean, for me, having 2 right now, I'm like, okay, I'm on this one. It feels like it takes a lot. But like, how do you manage that, or just make it more like doable for someone who's busy throughout the day?
So the two organic pages that I functioned is the solar page and the real estate page because they make me money. And then the other accounts, I have people behind them.
Okay.
But I also have AI behind them too. So like I don't have to respond to the DMs a lot.
Okay. And now when you've incorporated AI, how has that like changed your businesses?
It makes you money.
Yeah.
It makes you money because I'm not in there. All I'm doing is I'm like looking at the appointments. All right, I got to be here. I got to be there. But I'm not on the phone.
Having to actually talk to
I'm not
people.
pre-approving you. That's not happening. I don't have time for that.
Right.
So I'll have this other system do it for me. And then it goes to my Calendly. From my Calendly, I know I have an appointment.
And so when did you start actually using AI on these accounts? Like, has it been a long time or?
Like a month or two ago on these particular accounts, the two main ones. So I like to be on them. And then the other ones I've been using for like a year.
Wow. So now do you feel like you'll eventually incorporate them on like more of the real estate side and the solar side too?
Yeah.
It's just that important. I feel like people don't really know, I mean, AI, I feel like some people are really catching on now, but it's still kind of an unknown to a lot of people.
100%. One of the things that I'm starting to notice with the businesses right now is that if they're not using AI, it's not that AI is going to take your job.
Right.
Is that it's going to be, you're going to be a traditional business. And traditional business means you have to be in the business physically.
Yeah.
What's happening right now, and even with my daughters, I'm trying to teach them how to use AI. Because eventually we're going to run a business. It'll be me with like 20 people behind me and they're all AIs. Yeah. So it's not physical. I don't want to be in the physical place, but I want to run the place.
Right. Because you're making that money, but you're over here doing something else. Wow. And how has it been teaching them? That's awesome.
ChatGPT is a super dope app that you guys want to definitely get into. I write my listings out of ChatGPT, recipes out of ChatGPT. My social media post out of ChatGPT. I would say like, write this social media post about this flyer, and I send them the flyer, right? Yeah. And then ChatGPT takes everything out of the flyer and creates a post for you in a super dope way. Wow. So I don't even write anything out.
Yeah,
everything's AI.
Everything's AI.
So I'm teaching the girls how to do that. Like, hey, if you don't want to do it, you have this thing do it. And that's where we're at. Like, what part of your job don't you want to do? Right?
That you can put on this.
So I was talking to some of the ladies earlier that said, this is how you create content. You shoot a whole video, a whole hour. Then you have AI split the video for you. Do you know how much time you saved?
Yeah. Because sometimes it can just, when you're sitting there, I know before
video editing is the most time-consuming thing in the world because you obviously have to like go through the audio, maybe sound cool. Well, that was a good point. But like, who has the time for that? But you have to do that, right?
Yeah, it's a part of your business. Like you said, you need leads.
Or you hire someone to do it.
Right. And I know you had mentioned that, you generate basically like all of your leads through social media for real estate and solar. Like, have they all been basically real estate? Not real estate, social media.
Yeah, all of them.
Wow.
Yep. So I used to cold call. I used to send mailers. I used to, I still do networking. Networking is super important because you get to see people face to face. And we had that time in COVID that we didn't do that. Right. So a lot of us are trying to get back into how do I talk to people? Well, this is how you talk to people. And it's like, oh, you have a nice jacket. Awesome. Where'd you get it?
Yeah, they're making that connection.
Cool. Boom. And then you start talking about your business. But yeah, I think, it's super important to have all these different aspects of the business. With social media, I don't have to go anywhere else to create a lead. It's already in there. I just need to post what I want to attract.
Right.
So,
and then
if I want to attract a certain crowd, I'll post something that I know is going to attract that crowd. Right. So, yeah.
And it's just a strategy. So you have that strategy behind it. Like you're very strategic with what you're doing, but it just looks natural. Like, when you see your social media. Now, I guess coming from, since you've now built this like incredible brand and you've mastered, I would say, content creation. I know you're not going to want to say that, but you have. What's one mistake you would say, like you see people like that are in these, service-based businesses? Like, what's a mistake you see them making, like when they're first starting to build their brand?
Okay, so let's say I opened up a brand new social media account, right? A brand new account, brand new page. The number one mistake I see people is probably not being ready with their actual business.
Okay.
So before you even start posting that something's coming, you already have to have content created. Because if you don't have content created, you have a business. Oh, it's launching. What the heck is launching? You don't even know.
What are we even about to launch?
But people like to do that. People like to give the crowd, here's what's coming, but you don't have.
They're so excited almost to just get it out there, but they don't have anything to back it up.
Strategize the content and then figure out what is it that you want people to hit you up for, right? And then have your bio ready, your call to action buttons ready. Because if you want somebody to hit you up, you want call to action.
Yeah, you need that.
Right. So the minute you start posting, let's say, content on podcasts, you might want to have something already.
Some videos ready.
Yeah, hit me up if you want to be the next.
I need to make a mental note.
Exactly. So now they see an interview like, oh, I want to be part of that show. Click. Yeah. And then you have your Calendly. Click. And then, a consultation, however you're going to do that. But you need to have all that stuff ready prior to
ready to go.
Launching the big thing. Right?
Wow, that's awesome advice. And I hope everyone listening, like, they actually take it and they almost like replay it back, because you're literally giving them, like, and me actually, like, the secret sauce to really just like building a sustainable brand. Now remind us again how long you've been in real estate.
Right now, 10 years.
10 years.
But 5 years, like, in the business.
In it. Like, really in it. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, if we go back to COVID days, I quit my 9 to 5 the minute I saw 3 checks. Because I was like, hold on a second, what? If I'm doing this part-time, if I went full-time.
Imagine I'm full-time. Like, I'm going to be bringing in, 3 times, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you also can see the bigger picture, because you're putting all this time into, your 9 to 5 that you're like, hey, I could put this into making this real, money. Now, also for you, like, I know you always like to help people, and like you're always making videos like with others. Like, how has that really helped? Because, when I first met you, I was like, wow, like, you work with this person, this person, this person, but then everyone is getting leads. Everyone's social media is taking off. Like, how important is that? Because, a lot of times today, I feel like a lot of people just want to do things on their own. Like, oh, I can do it. I don't want to work with this person. But I feel like you've really just like, you've shown that working together, you can go so much further.
100%. Collaborating.
Yeah.
The reason social media, Meta, came out with the collaborational piece is exactly for that reason. So they started with 1 collaborator. Now you can collab with 5 pages.
Wow.
So imagine myself having the 44,000 followers. Then you collaborate with a page that has 1 million followers. So now you're viewed in that page and on your page. Whoever doesn't follow you on this page can cross over to your page. If you can put and invest some money into collaborating with big pages, that's what you should be doing if you want to get new followers. Right. So yeah, I in the real estate side, I like to collaborate with listing agents. Yeah. If somebody has $1 million house, I'm like, I want to promote that because I'm going to get $1 million client. So then I'll reach out to these people and I say, hey, you got a beautiful house in Cambridge. I'd love to shoot a video for you. No cost. It's free.
Because now it's
I'll pay my guy, but it's on my social media. It's a reoccurring revenue.
And you just keep doing it.
And like, listen to this. You think about content. Content is currency. It's a piece of currency because it continues to revolve over and over and over. And you know what? We have a free channel. We're not paying for Instagram. Instagram can literally be like, yo, we're gonna charge $20 a month, and I'll pay $20 a month.
Yeah,
I make more than that, right?
Because of how much
100%.
you've seen it work.
I pay for the verification. A lot of people don't have that. Like, oh, so you're not verified? Oh, so you're not real. Yeah. But the minute I put a comment anywhere, people reply back.
Because they see that you're...
Come on now. You have to. Oh, you verified? It's like Google verification.
Yeah.
I always question why people don't have their business on Google. I'm like, what are you doing?
I remember that's one of the first things you told me. You were like, you've got to put your business on Google.
You got to put your business everywhere.
Yeah. So, honestly, that's just amazing. And I'm just taking it all in too, because I mean, we've had conversations, but just hearing you really break it down is just really impactful. Now, I know we've talked about this a little bit, but I want you to tell everyone, like, where do you see like the intersection of real estate, like content creation, like technology heading over the next 5 years? And I know we could talk about it in every area, but let's really just talk about, like, because we're in real estate, let's talk about real estate. Like, I know there's a lot of brokers, like, they're, the brick and mortars, they're in the office. They don't really want to make videos. They don't want to really, they're just like, oh, you don't need it. Right. Where do you see this really heading? Like, let's say the next 5 years.
So I don't even think in 5 years. I think like in a year or two.
In a year or two. Okay.
Because we're moving really fast. I think AI at right now, it's moving really fast.
Yeah.
In real estate, some of the things that we're already doing, and I'm testing these things out right now, is it's an application called ManyChats. ManyChats is, if you guys ever seen a video like, hey, I'm selling this, I'm selling that, go ahead and comment the word home. And the minute you comment home, it'll automatically send you a link. And then that link, you can go ahead and have a whole set of services for this person.
Wow.
So ManyChats is going to be a way for me to get people to book appointments, set scheduling for showings, book appointments for anything that I'm promoting on that video. So if you want to get like further in the real estate world, you want to definitely have a few of the AI systems already in place.
Now I'm kind of curious. I know a lot of people are probably wondering too, like, what's something that you would say people might be surprised about that goes on like behind the scenes of your content creation? Like, you know, like what is there anything like behind the scenes that people wouldn't really, you know, you don't see it, but like anything kind of that you do differently?
With content itself, you have to, it's always like a movie. Everything's a movie. So I promote what I want people to see what I'm doing, but not everything.
Right.
So I mean, I think if you're gonna create content, be ready with your camera. Your phone's probably the most powerful thing you can have in your pocket. It has a really, really good camera quality. On top of that, you can record and probably edit from your device, which is something that I think a lot of people lack on, is editing. Yeah. So most of us use the phone for calling, texting, emailing, and sort of things that you probably don't, you wouldn't think of doing. If you had this machine, you wouldn't think of doing anything else but that, right? Yeah. What I see people lacking on in terms of like the usage of the device is video editing applications, Canva. So if you use Canva, then you know how many things you can probably get done on that. Yeah. And then the third thing would be having AI or even VAs, virtual assistants, help you generate leads without you having to be there.
To physically be talking to people. And that saves you a lot of time. Wow. And it's also just like you have more time to spend with your family, like to do things you really, go out to dinner, like little things.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
How do you feel like your balances these days?
It's super hard because like I have to definitely find time for the girls, and then I have to find time for the gym. I have to find time for the business. I have to find time for the agents that are,
working with you,
coming over as sponsees. So it's super hard. That's why I'm working more on my AI systems to automate the business. Right. So then I don't have to be everywhere at once, because like Steve Jobs and all these people, Jeff Bezos, the people that have like 1,000 employees, they're not there in front of their job. Yeah. But they're manipulating a whole crowd, right? With their whole system, however they're doing it. I'm scaling to that point, but I'm still in the infancy of its beginning stages. So
no, but even the fact that you're even in this stage, and I know you say it's infancy, but I know you're gonna just keep growing with that social media. Like, just, I mean, even when I speak to you, like when we first met, I was like, wow, like I don't even think of it like that. I don't even think of it. I'll post here and there, but I didn't really realize like AI, just posting consistently, how important it was for my business. And you really like opened my eyes to that. So shout out to Ray for that.
And it's funny, you post like you're at the gym, right? So everybody knows, she's here
at the gym. Everyone knows I'm at the gym. Yeah, I know.
So then why wouldn't you post, I'm at a house?
Yeah. And I'm like,
you see what I'm saying? So next thing you know, you have people watching. You're like, oh, she's at a house? Now you have someone question, what kind of property is that? Where's it located? How many bedrooms? That's a lead. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. And then like you said, like if I'm posting this, why aren't you promoting your business?
Promoting your business, yeah. I was telling a gentleman on the other side, I was like, I'm only wearing Buy with Ray.
Yeah, because why promote?
Why would I promote anything else, right? And actually walking over here, I actually got someone who was like, yeah, I'll show you the text.
Oh my God.
He's like, yo, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what?
And you see the back of your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. But it's so, branding is
key.
Key, yeah. If you could go back and you could give yourself like any really just like piece of advice, right? Like when you were first kind of now where you're at, so when you first started, like what would you tell like younger Ray, or like Ray a couple years ago when he first started?
I would say we live and learn. And I would just take the jump. Like every single time I had the opportunity that I never took the jump, I should have taken the jump every single time. Technology's it's changing every day, so definitely. I feel like if I would have got into a lot of these things like sooner, real estate sooner,
Yeah.
content creating sooner, all of this stuff that came out sooner, I would have probably had like 1 million followers.
Like,
I would have probably,
right.
yeah. I lacked on time. I think that was the thing that for me, I was just like waiting for it to like blow up. I'll wait for it to blow up, and then you go on and like, oh, it's already. Now you got to look for the next thing.
The next.
So the
thing to
minute you
kinda
see
go.
something,
Mm.
AI,
Yeah.
got on that right now.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people are doing it. The minute you get on it, you're going to be so ahead.
Okay.
So ahead. And they're going to ask you, like, how are you doing all of this? You're asking me, how do you do all of this? Well, because
I'm like, how do you do it? All
like,
of what
how do you go to the gym in the morning?
Yeah.
And you're at open. I was just at a showing right now. So,
Oh, I love.
But
No,
it's-
I know you were. You were like, I just came from something,
literally.
but I'm happy you're able to get us on your calendar.
Yeah, we didn't even like call
I know
each
we
other
didn't
from
plan our outfits, but we did coordinate today.
I love it.
This is, I guess, my last question I'll ask you.
Mm.
I know just from where you are now and that you've built this like amazing brand, you're a top realtor in Boston. Like, what? I guess I know I asked you advice for yourself, but like, what's one piece of advice you'd give to anyone getting in like a service-based business? Doesn't have to be real estate, anything. Like, what's one thing you would tell them? I know you said like go for like just go into it, take that jump. But is there any like other like secret sauce or advice you'd give someone who's kind of like second guessing themselves, or I don't know, maybe it's oversaturated. I hear that a lot. Well, real estate's oversaturated. Like, how are you gonna really be successful? What's maybe something you would tell someone who's just about to get on their
Starting
entrepreneur
off,
journey?
they want to get off, right?
Yeah.
So here it is.
We need the secret sauce.
I'm going to tell you right now, because a lot of us went to school and we had someone tell us what to do.
A degree.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Find someone that already does what you want to do and go ahead and ask that person out maybe to eat or whatever. Get their time and find out what they do. That could be a mentor probably, a coach. You won't be like this person. Find their time, sit down with them, and they're going to tell you how to do it. That is the best advice I can give you. Yeah, find a coach, find a mentor.
Yeah.
Find that person, find that place. Find your tribe. Find your tribe. You gotta. Yes, you gotta. You have to find your place. There's so many things happening, so many distractions. Find your place, find your time, find the people, and go with that.
So, Ray, what are you doing after this? Can we go? Now, like, can we go get food now?
Hey, listen.
But, no, Ray's actually.
I got time for
No, but Ray's honestly always like helping me. That we just started working together. Like, he is my mentor, and I'm very blessed to have him. But I just want to thank you so much for coming on and like literally sharing your tips, because I'm not to sound funny, but a lot of people don't like to give up some of their tips. Like, they're just like, they just like to do it and they don't like to tell people or share it. And you've just been so big on always like helping others. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm open with that kind of info because I feel like the more I educate, the more I give, the more I get.
Exactly. And like the more you pour into others, really, and then it comes
100%,
back.
100%. Yeah. But thank you so much for having me.
Ray,
This was
thank
dope.
you.
I love it.